Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Ask of the Old Paths. My source, the Washington Post. This article is entitled Dwyane Wade's Perspective Changed as he watched Son become into who she now is. And I'm going to read it in the correct format, become into who he now is. Published by Jacob B. on December the 20th, 2019. Retired NBA star Dwyane Wade commended his child's strength and courage in a podcast published Thursday, referring to Zion as she weeks after online trolls criticized the 12-year-old for wearing feminine clothing in social media posts. In an interview with All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, both former NBA players, Wade, a three-time NBA champion, discussed his evolution toward accepting Zion's gender identity. I've watched my son from day one become into who she now eventually has come into, he said. For me, it's all about nothing changes with my love, nothing changes with my responsibilities. Only thing I got to do now is get smarter and educate myself more, and that's my job. Wade and his spouse, actress Gabrielle Union, have 4 children, Zaire, Zion, Xavier, and Kaavia. Their 3 oldest children are Wade's from previous relationships. Zaire and Zion already have found the public spotlight. Zaire plays with LeBron James' son, Bronny, on the nationally ranked Sierra Canyon school basketball team. The team has been featured multiple times on national television and draws crowds of thousands for its games. Zion, though, has been the target of online harassment over photos that have appeared on Wade's and Union's social media accounts. Zion was pictured wearing long nails and what appeared to be a crop top in a family Thanksgiving photo posted on Union's Instagram account. Wade posted a photo of Zion in October with Union and Kaavia and captioned the image, "My girls," that drew backlash from some users with whom Wade and Union jousted online. "Looks like love to me," Union wrote. "I truly hope that everyone gets the love, support, and hugs they deserve." Wade addressed the online critics on the podcast. All these people that's out there saying those hateful things, look at yourself, Wade said on the podcast. Understand that you are the one that's got the issues. You are the one that got the problems. It's not the kids. And Wade is a goddamn lie. Okay, and if you know anything about Wade, after he finished playing ball for Marquette in college, before he entered in the NBA, and even before he met Gabrielle Union while playing basketball in the NBA, Wade had a manly spirit, okay? But once he started becoming this great superstar, as well as receiving these multi-million dollar contracts and his union with Gabrielle, he became feminine. He sold out, okay? His spirit is gone, okay? He sold out, and as well as Gabrielle has coached him into this shit too, okay? Because if you know anything about the music industry and high-profile athletes, they have to have handlers, people that controls them, okay? Point blank, period. All right, so it appears that Gabrielle is Dwyane Wade's handler, okay? She has full control over his mindset, all right? And this is a part of that programming, that MK Ultra programming Esau does, all right? But back into the article. He said, union gave me some different lenses to look through and changed my whole perspective on LGBTQ issues, right? Because I have read an article before Gabrielle Coach way to receive this lifestyle. He was against it. Okay, she is the one that basically opened his eyes per se. He said, union gave me some different lenses to look through and change my whole perspective on LGBTQ issues. All right, so he's a bug out, and the Most High is going to destroy him and his family. Genesis 3 verse 6. And when the woman, referring to Eve, saw that the tree was good for food, referring to a philosophy, food meaning to accept it, and that it was pleasant to the eyes. Why? Because she admired it, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. All right. So the setting of this chapter is Eve received a philosophy from the serpent, who actually was a so-called white man. But at this time frame, he had pigmentation. And the reason why he was considered as a serpent is because he's extremely crafty in wickedness. All right. But the point is, Eve received that philosophy from the serpent. All right. And she brought it back to her husband, and he did accept it. All right. Going into the case in point of this article, he said, union gave me some different lenses to look through and change my whole perspective. And that's what happened to Adam, people. Okay. He was on the right track until he received, okay, that philosophy from his wife. And it's the same thing with Dwayne Wade. All right. Because you have to understand something. The woman is of the world. 1 Corinthians 7:33. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world. Okay. So what is of the world? Here's an example. How he may please his wife. Okay. Point blank period. All right. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife. All right. So that's why Apostle Paul stated that it's better to be unmarried, because when you are unmarried, it means you're single. And the origin of single means to have less distraction. Now you're fully focused on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right. So if the woman is of the world, who does she serve? Esau. To prove that, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. Who's the wicked? Let's go to Malachi. I want to say it's 1:6. Salakia, Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, and Edom, okay, according to holy doctrine, is classified as the so-called white people. All right, according to holy doctrine, you are not so-called white people. You are Edomites. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, hence the Renaissance. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation, which means righteous anger forever. Back into Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, which is the Edomites, or which are the Edomites. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? And the Most High has given Esau this power. Okay. Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Okay, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Right. And Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and everybody else who believes in some form of doctrine that Esau pushes, okay, they will not walk therein into what? The good way. Okay, the old paths, which is the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, because if you do what the Most High tells you to do, your life is prolonged. And if not, you die. Point blank, period. All right. Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, going back to the doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Where is the good way? This is the good way. And walk therein, meaning convert to this lifestyle. Repent, and ye shall find rest for your souls. Right. This is the spiritual nourishment. But they said, we will not walk therein. 2/3 of our people will not walk therein. Case in point, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. All right. An example of the old way, Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. Point blank, period. You don't supposed to do it. All right. Because nothing has changed. Just to prove that point, Romans 1:26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. All right. Look at Dwayne Wade's son. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, hence Dwayne Wade's son, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. Right. So at the end of the day, the Most High is going to destroy you. Okay? That is the reason why these faggots be having these diseases and shit. It's a curse. And a curse actually goes into a form of judgment. Deuteronomy 5:32. Ye shall observe to do therefore as the Lord Salakia. Let me read that over. Ye shall observe to do therefore as the Lord Yahweh, your power, have commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. Right, because when you begin to turn to the right hand or to the left, now everything you do is based on opinions. It's opinionated. Verse 33, ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord Yahweh, your power, have commanded you. Going back into Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Going back into Deuteronomy 5:33. Ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your power have commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess. All right. So 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. Why? Because they walk in the ways of Esau. If you follow your woman, all right, then you're following the ways of Esau, and his ways goes back to the Hamites, point blank, period. All right. But if you want to live, all right, at this time frame, You're going to believe in Yahweh Shai and have faith and keep the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of your abilities. Deuteronomy 5:33, ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord Yahweh, your power, have commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess. Lord willing, you edify. Shalom.